Hi everybody, my name is JP Walters, and I have been asked to help everybody get to know a little bit more about greeting at the Hills Alive children's tent. So I have a couple little things that I brought with me to kind of help us all. And my biggest point out of everything that I'm going to share with you guys is volume. Okay, us as greeters, we want volume, right? Volume, what does that mean? It's like I want people, as many people brought into the children's tent as possible, okay? And in order to help you all with a couple little ways to do that, I brought some stuff with me. So I think we'll have a little bit of fun here and we'll see how this goes. And point number one that I want to bring up to you guys is the eye catchers, all right? Now you can see I've got a nice party hat on. I've got my little lay here. I've got my friend Cindy, right? Got a couple friends on the table here. Now the eye catchers. Now we're trying to draw kids in, right? So these things are key. Okay, if you're outside the tent, people are going by left and right. You want things that are going to just catch kids' eyes, right? Why does this crazy guy have a party hat on? Because we're having a good time over here at the kids' tent. So come on over and you'll have a good time too, right? And we have nice, colorful things. Kids like bright colors. So you want little things that are going to catch kids' eyes. So I got my little friend Cindy here. Kids love this kind of stuff. You've got a lightsaber. I encourage you, please put it on your belt, have that thing out and showing kids. You're going to get boys all over there like, oh, he's got a lightsaber. Boom, perfect opener for you. You're already best friends. So we want the eye catchers, right? We want dress up. You got fun stuff at home. You got kids that have fun stuff at home. This isn't the time to be shy. If you're one of those people, maybe you're kind of like a stick in the mud. You don't really like to get outside yourself. You get embarrassed real easy. Maybe we get you somewhere else, right? Maybe we do some like face painting. Maybe you just need to go security, okay? That's okay. We're all blessed in different ways. But as far as greeters, right? At Hills Alive, everybody's there. There's so many people. We need a certain energy level. We want exciting things. We want excitement, okay? We want around the tent. All right, that kind of stuff. Catching the senses, catching the eyes, okay? People's ears. We want them to be drawn to the tent. Now, my biggest thing for the eye catcher that I have for you, it's the power of the bubble, okay? We have been doing bubbles for years, and I tell you, kids love bubbles. There's something about them. They're magical, all right? You can have a bubble that travels 50 feet, and that kid is like bubble, okay? It's better than a butterfly. It's a bubble. All right, so the power of the bubble. You have bubble guns, bring your bubble guns. Designate somebody as the bubble gun guy. Take turns with it. But we should have bubbles going almost 24/7 that thing is open. All right, it's a windy day. Perfect. That means bubbles go even further. You just saved yourself steps. So bubbles, bubble guns, have kids helping you blow bubbles. They want to come by and do a bubble. Perfect. All right, we just want engagement with as many people as possible. Back to my first point of volume. Okay. Now, number two, get the glue off your shoes. Now, what does that mean? That means we are not Sunday morning sanctuary greeters where we're standing at the door. Hi, welcome to Hillsview. Hi, welcome to Hillsview. Welcome to Hillsview. No, that's not what we're doing here, okay? Get the glue off your shoes. There should be some movement, okay? Again, bringing that excitement element. That doesn't mean that we want to be running. This isn't a relay race either, but we're getting down with kids, right? We're helping them walk into the tent, okay? Maybe that kid you really connected with a little bit. We're walking with them a couple steps as well, right? And just making sure that we've got some movement, all right? We want to help people to come into the tent. If you're out there a little ways, because we're not just standing at the doors, right? We got glue off the shoes, okay? We're going out a little bit. We're retrieving people. We're talking with them, okay? And we're wanting to bring them into the tent the entire way. Now, another one is, like, don't be scared. Just go get them. And the more you do it, if you're a little bit nervous, okay, just go get them, Tiger. Go out there and just start doing it. Get to know him, greeting people, and just bring them in. You maybe only have about 10 seconds that you're going to be able to connect with these people, so just go get them. So now that we've got the glue off our shoes and we're moving all over the place, now we got to set ourselves at least a little bit of some parameters here. So I want to invoke a little bit of like the leash rule, all right? So I've got my dog's leash here, and my friend Brandy is going to come up here with this example. I want you guys to see just what 15 feet away from the entrance will look like. So we back up just a couple more steps. So remember, we want glue off our shoes, but we don't want to be going too far. So right about there is like 15 feet from the entrance. Now, Brandy, can you hear me over there?
What?
Brandy, can you hear me over there?
What?
Brandy, can you hear me over there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, so we're 15 feet away, and it's pretty quiet in here. I wonder what it's going to be like at Hills Alive. Do you think it'll be quieter or louder?
Probably louder.
I think you're right. So 15 feet apart, and she's already having a hard time hearing me. So we don't want to get too far away from the entrance, right? Because then people just think you're going to be one of those crazy people who are walking around, and who knows what they're going to think. But you want to be drawn to the tent. You're connected to the tent. We want to have the glue off the shoes, moving around, engaging with the people. But we also don't want to go too far to where we're at the stage and nobody even knows what you're doing there. You just look like a goofball. Got to get in the zone. All right, now number 3, these are kind of like some greeter basics, maybe 101, but something just to think about, which speaks to, especially in like Western culture, is when you have about 10 seconds to make an impression on somebody. Now, you're meeting kids, you're down on their level, we're making eye contact, right? Now, with the adults, okay, you also, what is something that we really focus on in Western culture is handshakes, okay? A nice handshake while making eye contact. Hi, I'm JP. I'm with the Hills Alive Children's Tent. Would you guys like to come in, okay? Those are some things that really will speak that they're being seen, they're being heard. We're not just, even though we're focused on volume, right? But we don't want anybody just to feel like they're another number, okay? We don't have anybody sitting there with a clicker. Oh, hey, we served 350 kids today in the Hills Alive Children's Tent. That's not happening. Yes, we want volume, but people aren't just numbers. People are people, and we want them to feel like they are seen and they are heard, right? So those are just some things that I want everyone just to kind of to think about right now. So I'm going to have a couple of my friends come up, and we're going to see if you guys can see what is a good example of a Hills Alive greeter and maybe what's a bad example of a Hills Alive greeter.
Got it.
Okay, so now I'm going to bring my buddy Mike and my buddy Brandy up, and they're going to help me with this next example. So what would be a good example of a Hills Alive greeter, and what would be a bad example of a Hills Alive greeter? Remember, all the things that we're talking about, right? That's going to help bring in this volume. So, hi, Mike. How are you doing?
Hi. What's your name?
Oh, my name's JP.
Oh, that's so cool. You should see what we have in the tent. It's amazing.
There's a tent here?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Lots of stuff. We have balloons. We have animals. We got all this stuff.
Oh, my gosh. I can't wait to go in and see. Thank you so much. Hi.
Hey,
Hi, I'm JP. And your name?
I'm Brandy.
Oh, hi, Brandy.
Hi.
Oh, okay. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Watching.
So what do we think? Good example
Hey.
or... Gotcha. Okay. I'll let you decide on that one. Let's run around the room! Yeah!
Go!
I'm right behind you! Now, number 4 that I want you guys to think about is knowing the tent, okay? What is going on inside the tent, right? So if a kid or a parent comes up and asks you, they're like, oh, okay, well, what are you doing? And you're like, well, I don't know, just go on in and find out. We'll find out together. No, that doesn't really work. They're like, oh yeah, let's not. Come on, kids, let's go this way. No, it's like, hey, we got balloon animals. Mike is in there, he's doing balloon animals, all right? Or Sharon, she's in there and she's doing face painting. Or Steve is in there and he's doing gospel bracelets. Hey, did you also know that there's a puppet show? Come on back at 11 o'clock and we're gonna do a puppet show also. Do you like puppets? And maybe they don't like puppets. Or maybe, you know what, maybe they are on their way to one of the concerts and they can't make it in right now. You just happen to stop them dead in their tracks. They don't know what to do. They've got this person standing in their way. That's okay. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry you won't be able to make it now. But hey, do you like giraffes? Like, no, I don't really like giraffes. Oh, well, that's okay. I got a lion too. Oh, I love lions. Well, here, that's for you. Take the lion and we'll see you later, right? So knowing what's going on inside the tent, right? And also, we also need to know who's inside the tent, okay? Because we are, right? We are servants of Christ, and there might be someone who comes up to you and needs help on a spiritual level, okay? So we need to know who's in the tent. Maybe this is a cue from the Lord that you need to help this person, right? And we want you to answer the call of the Lord to be able to help them. Or maybe there's some counselors or there's a pastor or you know somebody who's really good with these type of issues. And so you need to know who's in that tent also. Okay, it's like, oh, you know what? I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that. Hey, why don't we come on in? We'll take you to Pastor Wes and he'll be able to take a few minutes, be able to pray with you and be able to get you set up. So you need to know what is going on in the tent. and you need to know who is in that tent. All right. And also you need to know the venue as well. Because if you're out there and you're engaging 100, 200, 300, 500 people in a day, hopefully you know where the venue, because as you're out there and you're mingling with people left and right, they're come up, hey, do you know where the bathroom is? And you don't want to be like, no, I don't, but good luck. Okay? No, you'll be like, yes, absolutely. The bathroom is right there. Take them straight to the bathroom. And your kid's like, Mom, I'm hungry. And they're like, oh, I don't know where the food is. Be like, hey, you know what? I know where the food is, okay? We're here to be helpful. All right? Yes, we want people in the tent, but we need to know the venue. Maybe if you can, know when some of the concerts are. All right? We want anything that we can do, that we can use to help us and engage and connect with the people who are brought in front of us.
All right, high five. Okay, ready? Oops, missed.
All right. Now, my fifth and final point is working together as a team. All right. So, in the emphasis of trying to bring in lots of people means that we're going to be working really, really hard. Now, Hills Alive in the past, we've had 100-degree days, which means it's going to be hot. Maybe it's going to be cold. Who knows? We have snow coming up soon. Maybe it's going to snow too. You don't know, but working together as a team is key. Okay, you're going to be out there. You're going to need to go to the bathroom. Be like, hey, Brandy, will you come and you guard my spot for a second? I got to run to the bathroom. You're not in this alone, but also we don't want you to just bail also, right? So we're communicating, right? We're a team here.
Got it.
Okay, so I just want everybody to know that you have people who are there with you to help you through this. You know, if you need some help with something, you know, maybe you just need to sit down and take a little bit of break. Okay, that's fine. This isn't the Marines. You can sit down, take a breather. We want you to be at 100% capacity as much as possible. So please ask for help. We're here for you as well. You know, and maybe you also see somebody who you haven't seen in years. Like, oh my gosh, Brenda, is that you? I haven't seen you in like 3 years. Like, hey, Brenda, you got my back for a little bit. I just really want to go spend a little bit of time with her for a few minutes. Okay, go ahead. Do what you want to do. All right, that's going to be okay. All we ask is that, hey, you're here, you're a team, you're a part of this team, and you have people that are here with you as well. And last and finally, everybody, have fun. All right, we're greeters. We want everybody just to have a good time and just to see that excitement level and the joy of the Lord that's within all of us. Thanks again, JP Walters. Talk to you guys.